Hey dearest, in this video I am sharing with you basically my very first tarot reading that I'm performing for my father's side of the family, where I'm actually starting this on my living father. So just to kind of give you a high level overview of, why I'm even coming here to begin with, or why I'm even doing this to begin with, is that I'm trying to better understand my father's side of the family, ancestral wise, because I was not raised with him and we have a tenuous relationship now. So I'm doing little things like this to kind of open myself up for that connection, that nourishment, that gift that being connected to that side of the family can provide. And so I've already laid out the cards here in a zodiac style spread that I will actually leave the link to in the description or in the comments, or depending on where this video actually leads. So you can, do this same spread for yourself, but it's a zodiac style spread that I kind of adapted to help, how would I describe it? I use this to better understand the life or a life at a snapshot. So it's just understanding kind of like the nuances of who they are, what makes them tick, what are some of their values, what kind of person they were in life. And so I'm just showing and sharing. I'm using the II Onyx tarot, and I found that this was really useful for communicating with the energy that is my father, even though he's still around, because it kind of gave me a little bit of distance, but also looking at him directly. And I found it enlightening to see my father from this perspective, from this lens, rather than the, persistent child lens that I've had for so many years growing up. So if you ever have the opportunity to perform a spread like this for your own ancestors, I mean, I thoroughly encourage it. I talk about it, I teach about it, and all for the purpose of getting to understand exactly who you are, but understanding who has made you, who made the people who made you, and the nourishment that comes from that. So and that's why I'm doing this for myself, and this is why I'm sharing it for others, because this is information that I feel like should be available to everybody under the sun, that you are not limited to your ancestry by the relationships you have with the people that are directly connected to you. You can sidestep those relationships if need be to begin the conversation, begin the dialogue, begin to feed yourself in that way that you've probably missed out already. So in this phase of the reading that I'm doing for myself, I'm already almost done with it. I believe I'm hitting card 11, and I'm journaling. I'm listening to my intuition. I'm writing notes, and I'm making an observation that it really must be difficult for a culturally Nigerian man to have a very American daughter. And in those moments, that's when compassion builds. That's when you kind of understand somebody else's perspective a little bit. And no, it doesn't make anything they did to you right, for instance, but it does kind of help you understand why they might have come to this place. Yeah, at this point, I'm finished with my reading. I'm just decorating a little bit because I love a good sticker. I've been using some washi stickers recently, and I've kind of been in love with them, and I found these gold kind of glittered versions, and they're super pretty. And I really want to use this clock, but I can't figure out where to place it, so I get rid of it. And I just go ahead and apply the decorations or the little decorative notes, because it just kind of decorates the book and it makes it feel like it's a little bit more lived in. So it's something that I love to do. Encourage that you do the same, or do whatever it takes to make you feel kind of lived in your books. Here in a moment, I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit of a smoke cleanse, because it was a heavy read for me, because there's a lot of emotions on my side, not really picked up from my ancestors per se, but a lot of emotions from my side being touched on. And so I definitely needed to, like, okay, hold on, let's clear the let's clear the area. Let's help myself kind of settle in, so the next time I visit these cards, they're not weighted with the weight of that. But yeah, that's my read.